Once upon a time, there lived a king who ruled over dancehall, King Kartel I. His kingdom was in the land of Gaza. The king was so powerful that anyone who dared to challenge him in a lyrical battle would get dismissed if they insist. King Kartel gave rise to many artists in the dancehall, from the talented to the average talent to the not so talented. And it's known for a fact that once Kartel collaborated with a female artist, she would automatically turn into a star. One day the members of the Senate conspired against Kartel in order to get him off the throne. They planted evidence against him, which led the people to believe that he was guilty of ordering the execution of many soldiers. He was forcefully dethroned and cast into exile, and the land was now in the need of a new king. Months passed and the land was in turmoil, as there was no one fit to become the next king. The people then made a decision and demanded the return of King Kartel. The Senate, however, couldn't allow this to happen, so they tried to make a replica of King Kartel in order to fulfill the people's desire. And then came Alkaline from the land of Vendetta. At first he did everything Kartel had done, until he decided that he was going to become a dictator and ban all laws of Great Kartel. The Senate found this out and didn't know how to approach the situation. So one day, a wise man went to the former members of the Senate and told them the only way to get back the kingdom to normal is to get a queen on the throne. But how, said a member of the Senate? The wise man said, by getting her collab with King Kartel. But that's impossible. He is in exile. Well, said the wise man, I once heard a story where King Kartel would play a game of loodi with females, and anyone that should ban by throwing 3 double sixes in a row would be the queen of the kingdom. The Senate then decided to try this plan. Many females turned up for the game of loodi, but none were able to throw 3 double sixes in a row until there was this beautiful girl accompanied by a fat man went to the board. First throw double six, and so was the second. She then shook her booty twice and rolled the dice for a third time in a row, and there was another double six. This was good news to the senators, as the kingdom would now return to normal, given then myth was true. News broke to Kartel in exile that a female has won the loodi challenge. King Kartel was not convinced and said that they must have used some type of trick or hobia. He then told the messengers to get someone to try and search the girl living quarters to see if they find anything suspicious, because cheating at the game will only lead to a great disaster. They went ahead and searched the living quarters and found nothing. As they were heading out, they saw the fat man hiding behind his house, so they decided to search his place as well. After a few minutes of searching, they recovered a strange pair of dice. Now, who can tell me what was wrong with these dice?